Right now, people dumber than you are selling more and selling faster. And I can prove it. I've closed 10K to 15K contracts, and last month, one of my clients went from 0 sales for 3 months to landing a 30K deal using a method that's so simple, it's actually stupid. Here's the thing. If you're struggling to close deals, it's not because you're bad at sales. It's because you're making it way harder than it needs to be. In the next 5 minutes, I'm showing you the exact method that's working really well for my clients. No manipulation tactics, just the stupid, simple approach that actually works. Isn't that right, Thor? Thor approves. So let's get into it. We want to get to the stupid, easy way to solve any objection. But before we do, we need a bit of context. We're not going to spend too much time on this and this. You're going to find all of these questions in the description below. So the first thing you want to do is amplify the pain of their situation, bring it to the surface. Otherwise, this is not going to work. Because if people are not in pain, they are not pain aware, they will not make a decision to move forward with you. It will simply not make sense for them to pay you. Now, the question that I want to bring a bit more clarity to is this one: what hurts? And go as deep as possible with this question. And then, what is the cost if nothing changes? Ideally, you want to associate a financial cost to them not making a decision to work with you immediately, not to buy your product, your service, that is much higher than whatever you are charging for this. So let's say in the case of relationship coaching, what is the cost of not getting the relationship that you want? I will feel depressed. And will that affect your work? Yes. And if your work is negatively affected, what will that cost? Well, if I lose my job, I'm making around 60,000 a year or 100,000 a year. Great. So basically you want to reiterate that the cost of them not taking action is around 100,000 a year. Now, these questions are to solve the objection of, you know what, it's not the right time for me, right? Have them say that, and all of a sudden it's very real. Because if you say, hey, you have to act now, then they will just not listen to you and you will just create more resistance. And this one, I just need to spend more time on YouTube and I'll fix it by myself. This question right here makes it easy for them to justify in their mind getting the help that they need. Now, the commitment. What I love to do, and you can go through this, we don't need to spend any time on this, is to get them to commit to giving either a yes or a no at the end of the call. Now, for the magic sauce, the reason why you clicked on this video in the first place, how to solve their objections. Here's the thing. They don't know in the sales call what is it specifically that that's stopping them from moving forward and paying you. Now, really the main objection that you will have is, I'm not sure this will work for me. Everybody likes to feel like that they're special, or they're not sure whether your solution is different. So what I love to ask is, are you 100% confident that this will work for you? If they say I'm 100% confident, then in their mind, they already made the decision not to buy. So when you hear that, don't celebrate, because that's actually a red flag. So usually people who are considering buying from you, they're like, well, I'm like 70, 60% there. Great. So what you want to ask, the following question is, what would need to happen for you to be 100% confident that this will work for you? And when you ask these two questions coupled together, that's when they give you the real objections, the real stories that they have in their minds to why this product or service is not right for them, what their concerns are, and then and only then you can start handling those specific objections, because now you have 100% clarity that this is what needs to be solved. And there's a reason why I put a target on this specific step, is because this allows you to have a targeted approach instead of just shooting in the dark. It's like, is it the price? Is it that you don't have enough time? Is it that you think whatever? Just it eliminates the guesswork from handling objections. And when you start handling those objections, then the following question is, Are you 100% confident now that this will work for you? If they're still not 100%, ask them this question once again. Solve that concern again, and do not mention the price until they are 100% confident that this will work for them. Then, when you got them at 100% confidence, it's not a matter of whether they want to buy or not. It's simply a matter of logistics, of finding, okay, are you going for the paid in full? Are you going to go for the monthly? Are you, taking some other solutions that's more financially available, right? So it's just a matter of finding the right pricing option for them for that specific moment in time. Then the next step is getting paid on the call. Feel free to use these questions, right? Ask for permission first, because if you ask for permission, they say yes, then it's game on, right? Would you mind if we got the money out of the way right now so we can focus? The reason why you want to ask these questions is because you don't just want to send them the payment link and then follow up 3, 4, 5 times. The moment they get off the call, they will have so much self-doubt and fears, and it's very unlikely that they will pay you unless they spend a lot of time consuming your content and they're already sold, like they've already decided to buy before joining your sales call, right? But chances are that's not necessarily the case. And once you get paid, you give them the next steps, and then, of course, ask for a referral. Who would you know that would really love this and could benefit from this? Now, if you've enjoyed this video, your next step will be to uncover how to make 50K in 90 days with 0 followers. And if you want to master the mindset required to successfully use what you've learned in this video and what you're going to learn in this video, watch this other video next.